head out to Columbia, South Carolina, where the Gamecocks are hosting the Texas A&M Aggies. This is a big one. Let us know who's going to be on campus for this one.
Well, South Carolina's got the number 21 ranked recruiting class in the country per the On3 industry. And they're not messing around this weekend, Josh. They got a couple of their favorite in-state uncommitted targets, four-star receiver Donovan Murph, who I have trending to South Carolina on the On3 RPM, and then hard-hitting senior rising linebacker Josh Smith, who was just at Ole Miss last weekend. He also likes Clemson and NC State a lot. This is a second game visit to South Carolina. They're in the middle of it. There's a lot of flip targets that are going to be at South Carolina this weekend, particularly on the offensive line, and that starts with on 300 offensive tackle Damola Ajitadahun, who was at Ohio State last weekend. That was an eye-opening experience with the Buckeyes. He's currently committed to Georgia Tech, went to Ohio State for the first time, had a fantastic experience, maybe comes back before the season ends. But this is his third time back at South Carolina this year. Every trip made as a Georgia Tech commit. No question South Carolina's got some sort of momentum with him. And South Carolina is just trying to take apart this whole Georgia Tech offensive line class that Brent Key and company have put together. You have Jimmy Bryson back for an official visit. He took an unofficial earlier in the year. And then Kevin P. is an in-state guy they just offered. I'm expecting him to OV later for the Missouri game, but they're trying to take a bite out of that Georgia Tech class. Mike Tyler's a local tight end committed to LSU, taking a visit for his second South Carolina game of the year. And Braxton Kyle is an intriguing defensive lineman from the Peach State, committed to Rutgers. Georgia had him on campus recently. South Carolina getting a swing at him this week. So many 2026s. South Carolina is the number 9 class early in that cycle. Darius Gray is one of the most coveted interior offensive line prospects in the country. My RPM already favors South Carolina for them. I think South Carolina is in a good spot to keep 4-star Jalen McGill in state when all said and done. The number 1 defensive lineman per the On3 industry, Aiden Harris, will be there with his twin brother, on 300 edge rusher, Andrew Harris. And then Rodney Dunham, he's taking his second South Carolina game visit of the year out of Myers Park in Charlotte. He's a number 3 edge rusher in the land. He's had a great visit to Tennessee a couple weeks ago. He's going to play football and baseball on the next level. I get the sense South Carolina is very much on his short list.